Hello, it is me, Quixie. I want to start this video by thanking everyone who watched the planning video. I genuinely thought that I would have just one view, me. I never expected that so many people would watch the video and leave comments and subscribe. I was like, what the hell is this? How? Why? So thank you all for the love and support. You can't even imagine how pumped up I am right now. Anyways, today I have a speed paint to show you. It's more like a control drawing before I start Marc Brunet's YouTube art school curriculum. Disclaimer, please don't get your hopes up, I'm not good at rendering or even choosing colors. Yet. First I start with thumbnails. This might look like an unnecessary step, but these few minutes can save you hours. Trust me, I learned by suffering. With this, you can brainstorm and test all the ideas that you want and then see if you like them or not. As you can see, I first wanted to draw these characters' full bodies, which in hindsight would have been a better control drawing, but then I wouldn't be able to give much detail to her face, and I do like to draw faces. Then I started with the second sketch. In this stage I make things a little bit more detailed. I struggled with the eyes for a bit, trying to make them look symmetrical and mischievous. I practiced on the side to find what type of eye I wanted to give her. When I look at some reference, I noticed that she had 3 long lashes and I loved it. Then I think I totally forgot about the 3 lashes that I loved because I just gave her 1. These eyebrows were giving me a hard time. I didn't think I would need to study eyebrows, but that's what this control drawing is for. I fixed her face symmetry a little and then I decided that even though I really loved this expression, it looked a lot more evil than I intended for this character. I hope that I can recreate it at some point though, because I love villains falling in love with the good guys. This ship is the culprit. This ship changed something in me. I thought it started and ended with Tokyo Mew Mew, but my love for this trope recently came back with vengeance. Anyways, the other face turned up looking more horny than mischievous, but I noticed it too late, so now I have a horny Grinch girl. I decided to give her his signature eyebrows and brought back the 3 lashes. The hands. Dear God, the hands. The bane of most artists. I shortened it, but it took me about 30 minutes to sketch decent looking hands, and all because I, the one who hasn't studied hands, thought that I could draw them from imagination. I finally gave up and pulled up a reference photo. Then it was time for Santa Boy. This guy was a lot easier to draw, especially because his damn hands were hidden. Some months ago, I tried to start Marc Brunet's curriculum and did the first 2 months. In total, I made 110 gesture drawing sketches, so I got a lot better at drawing bodies. Now we start to get into barely explored territory, coloring. Almost all I do is sketching, it's my comfort zone. So I'm not that confident at my coloring skills. This time I just improvised. Before I started with this drawing, I was watching Sam Dozart. So I used his technique of selecting the drawing and filling it up with the skin color and then use a clipping layer to do the rest. I don't know if I like this technique yet. I'll have to keep experimenting as I learn new things. After the skin, I always go to the hair. I don't know why. Then I did the white fluff for the Santa costume and the red fabric. And then I got back into familiar territory and started doing the line art. I always start with the eyes, the most fun thing to draw. After doing the eyebrows, I realized she looked horny, so I refrained myself for adding the blushy lines and just move on with the rest of the line art. Once Grinch Girl was done, I jumped to Santa Boy. I already painted the costume and the skin, so now I needed to paint the details. While doing this video, I realized that speed paints are not as easy to make as I thought. People make them look really pretty and fun to watch, and I think it's because their process is clean and concise and fast. Mine takes too much time for the result I produce. This one took me almost 4 hours. So that's another thing to work on. I think you get faster the more you practice, so there's still hope. Here I was adding the very last details, the border and my name, and that was supposed to be it. But then I stopped running away from my responsibilities and started doing the rendering. If I wanted this drawing to be a good control drawing, I had to include rendering. Even if it's not the best, it ain't much, but it's honest work. I had to also make a background, and that's on what I have less experience on. I was tempted to leave a white background, but then again, this was a control drawing and I had to show my future self the level of my background skills. And that's all done. Obviously, there's a lot of things that I have to work on, but overall, it's not that bad. I'll come back and redo this drawing the next year. I hope that by then I can draw and paint a lot better and faster. These holidays, remember to carry stomachache medicine with you just in case. If you drink, don't drive. Have a very Merry Christmas and a really happy New Year. See you next year. Bye.